Hello my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're talking about my journey on the carnivore diet. So I started eating meat 8 freaking months ago. It's been 8 months since I started eating. The majority of my food is just meat. I do include cheese and some other stuff, but we're not too worried about that. We want to talk about what the freak this has done, because it has absolutely changed my life. So I'm 43 years old. I'll be 44 in October. About the age of 35, I started to notice myself getting lazier, feeling tired, lethargic all the time, waking up with headaches all the time. I wasn't feeling that good. I was like, gosh dang, man, I'm feeling a lot older. I would come home, I would need to take naps. My attitude completely changed. I wasn't happy, and I guess you could call it depressed or whatever, but I wasn't necessarily to a point where I was like, man, I just didn't have the energy to go and do the stuff that like the younger kids wanted to do or that my wife wanted to do. Going to the store shopping was literally a chore. I would used to, be like frustrated. I'd put on a whole lot of weight. I went from, like 220 pounds all the way up to 335 pounds by the time I'd started. You know what? 335 pounds was the last time I weighed myself. I did not weigh myself just before I started. So when I talk about like my weight loss, I've lost about 70 pounds from the last time, from the time that I remember weighing myself at 335. I've lost about 70 pounds. I'm down to like 270 or whatever. Yeah, 270-ish. So, it goes up and down, like every day or so, it'll be like 273, back down to 270 or whatever. And it's been like that way for a little while now. But the amount of weight that I've lost, the amount of energy that I've received, the being, getting back that testosterone, and, being able to go to the gym and just working out, like eating meat has absolutely changed my life. Now I stick to mostly beef in terms of, what I'm putting into my body now. I still, every once in a while, I have some cheese with that or something. I definitely do eggs, bacon. I mainly just stick to, meat. And it's kind of crazy that, like, you would think that eating meat for as long as I have been eating meat now, that I would start to get bored of it, or I would start to not like it anymore. But that is that is the farthest thing from like reality. It's not even funny. Like I absolutely love eating steak. I could eat it every single day, every time I'm hungry. I have no problem going in there, cooking a steak and eating it and feeling good and liking it and feeling 100% satiated after I'm done eating. It's crazy. Now, I want to kind of explain, like, before, I would wake up and I would have to eat something. Like, I would literally stop at 7-Eleven on my way to work. I'd get, like, some like wings or some of the little taquitos or just something, I'd get me like 3 or 4 of those. I'd usually spend about $10 in the morning. Then the truck at work would come. So then I would spend about another $15 there, getting myself, a couple of drinks and a hamburger, like meal with the fries and all of that stuff. And then I would be eating all of that. And then right after work, I would be hungry again. And I would maybe stop and get like something from the store on the way home. And then my wife, would cook like a dinner or whatever, and I would still be like snacking throughout the day. So, in total, guys, I was eating anywhere from 5 to 6 times a day, and as late as up till 10 o'clock at night, I would eat throughout the whole freaking day. And I would just like always feel tired and lethargic, and like I would wake up in the mornings and I'd feel so dang groggy. It's not even funny. I'd sit there and rock myself on the bed for like 15 minutes just trying to get like the blood flowing in my body, and then I would still be sluggish when I woke up, still be like moody. Dude, I woke up with a headache every single day. I was like, oh my gosh, man, my head would just have this pain and this pulsing. I would take ibuprofen. I was taking so much ibuprofen. I'd take two 200 milligram pills in the morning. I would take more in the more while I was at work. After, I mean, like, dude, my stomach was getting so bad, and it's like the stuff wasn't even working anymore. I was just taking it like candy. I haven't taken ibuprofen since I've been on carnivore. I haven't had headaches or anything. None of that stuff. All of that completely gone. I have it, and it's crazy. Like, I mean, my wife would be like, "Gosh dang, babe, you take a lot of that stuff," and she would be like worried and stuff because I was eating ibuprofen like it was going out of style. And you know, when I look back, and because it gets weird, my friends, and I'm not even trying to like oversell you on this. Like, I don't even care if you do it or not. I'm just giving you my story. It would literally get to the point, guys, where I would go to bed at 10 o'clock. I'd wake up at like 5:45 in the morning, and I would be groggy, and because I got to go to work at 7. So I'd have to get up early enough to where I could start moving and stuff. And now guys, I'm to work like 45 minutes early every day. I go to bed at 10 o'clock. If I go to bed at 10 o'clock, I wake up at like 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm not even joking. Like, I wake up at 3 a.m. I went to bed last night at 10 o'clock. You know, I still go to bed at 10 o'clock on Fridays because my wife still works on Saturdays, so I got to get up with her, and then I go and like throw her truck at work and stuff. So I go to bed at 10 o'clock with her, and I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just sitting over here, you know, while she's sleeping still, and I'm just sitting here, you know, like watching YouTube or, you know, like reading stuff in the news, and I'm just waiting for her to wake up. And it's crazy. If I go to bed at midnight, I wake up exactly at 5 o'clock without my alarm clock every single day. I always feel rested. I feel incredible. I get up and I'm like, wow, man, this is good. Like, I'll get up out of bed. You know, I'll pick up my phone, or I'll go to the bathroom first, or whatever it is I do. You know, I don't. The thing is I'm not sitting there wasting time anymore. Trying to like, you know, wake up or anything. I get up and I feel energized. I feel fully rested every single day. Like, I feel rested every single day, and that is the main thing. When I go to bed, one of the things, guys, I used to go to bed and I would have these crazy, like, vivid dreams, like, all the time. And if I would, and then when I would wake up, like on Saturdays before. I'd wake up on Saturdays. I would do my thing. I'd come over here, you know, with my little bit of energy, and I would make like a video or play a little bit of video games or something. And then I'd be like, oh man, I'm kind of tired. So then I'd go lay down and I would go back to sleep, and then I would sleep, and I would just have like these vivid, crazy, freaking dreams like all the time. And now I've noticed that when I go to bed at night, I do not have crazy, vivid dreams anymore, and I feel super rested when I wake up. I like before, I used to wake up and the sheet would be all pulled off the bed and everything, and now I can go to bed and the sheet stays where it is because I don't toss and turn anymore. Like, I go to bed and I wake up in the same position that I was in when I went to bed, and it's crazy. I used to have to sleep either on my side or my stomach, and now I can fall asleep on my back. I can fall asleep on my back. My breathing is significantly better. I feel a lot better, guys. Another thing. Oh my gosh, guys, my teeth. My teeth used to like hurt all the time. My gums, my teeth always used to hurt. They feel so much better now. I don't ever have like the gum sores or anything anymore. I used to get like this really crazy dry mouth too. Like, my mouth would just be so dry in the mornings when I woke up. It's not like that no more. I don't wake up with like a super dry mouth anymore. These are just things that, like, I remember my shoulder. I had felt like my shoulder, like I'd torn my my rotator cuff, but what it was literally just so much inflammation in my body that it was getting hard to like move. I've gotten so much like external rotation back just in my body, and I've been working out and stuff. So I've got like more movement in my shoulder. It doesn't hurt to hold my arm over my head anymore. I can function at work so much better. I'm a lot faster. That's like one of the things, and the things that used to make me mad, like or stuff that I would be like, oh man, I don't want to do that today. You know, we all have those things at work that we go to work and we kind of dread having to do. That stuff doesn't even bug me anymore. It doesn't even bug me anymore. I'm just like, yeah, okay, I get it done. I get it done significantly faster, and I'm like, okay, cool. That was awesome. It wasn't even that bad. And you know, gosh, my mindset, so much better now. So much better. I'm a lot happier more of the time. You know what's funny? My wife and I, you know, because I used to get like kind of like pissy every time we would go shopping. And you know, if Mama was here, she would tell you guys. And I would get kind of pissy. I'd be like, ah, and we would like argue like when we'd go to the store sometimes, you know, because I just wanted to go. Like I didn't want to be there, and you know, and I know that affected her. I know that made her, you know, upset because she still reverts back to some of that sometimes. Like we'll go to like Walmart. I hated going to Walmart before. Like I literally hated that. I hated it. I'd throw like a big old fit every time we'd go. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to go walk around there. I'll just wait in the car or something. And if I did go in, I was just pissy and in a bad mood the whole time. And now it's funny. Like she's like, hey babe, I need to go to Walmart tomorrow or after work. I need to get something. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And like she automatically just thought, she's like, so are you just gonna wait in the car? And I was like, no, I'm coming in with you. And then we like go in there and it's like every like few minutes she's like, babe, I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry. And I'm like, no, take your time. Like it's fine. Like we're good. Like I'm not in a hurry. I'm not feeling excuse me guys. I'm not feeling like my legs aren't rubbing together no more. They're not burning. I'm not carrying a whole bunch of extra weight so my back doesn't hurt. Like I'm not, my shoulder's not stinging anymore. I don't have a freaking headache. It's the amazing freaking feeling you get of being able to do the things that you used to do and take advantage or take for granted. Like it's back to being able to feeling like I could take for granted the things that I used to do that I can do again. And it's so incredible. I mean, like, dude, while we were at Walmart, I even pulled a bike off the rack and I was like, yeah, babe, let's get some bikes. You know what I mean? I'm not going to buy a Walmart bike. I'm going to go over to like the Trek store, get like a Specialized or either a Specialized, a Trek, maybe a Cannondale. I don't know. We're going to get some bikes, hopefully. You know, I wanted to get them this year, but we got some other stuff that's planned. So we're just going to keep doing the Carnivore. My wife's even doing it. Even my coworker at work started doing this. He's doing it about a month now. He's in his 60s, like he's almost 70. And like the one thing he said to me, because I've been bugging him about this for a while now. And I was like, dude, you need to get on the carnivore diet. So like last week, he's like, yeah, I'm doing the carnivore diet for 3 weeks now. And he's like, you know what? The thing I noticed is like my fingers, I can move them. They don't feel so stiff anymore. And like he's been doing it and it's crazy just to watch somebody in their infancy of carnivore diet getting to the point where like it's taking effect and the changes are happening and they're feeling it in real time and they're not, oh dude, it's such a cool feeling, man. And you know, like that first couple of weeks is tough. It's tough. Like I get it, man. Your body's getting rid of all the garbage. And it's trying to like readapt itself to eating fat, to fat. Like eat a lot of fat. When you first start, make sure you're getting enough fat. You know, like put butter on everything. And I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but put butter on everything. Eat everything in butter. Your body needs to get back to where it's burning the fat, to where it's eating the fat. You got to retrain your body to do that. And once you do that, like your energy levels are consistent. And I mean it, consistent throughout the day. You wake up, you feel energized, and you have energy all day long. And it's good. But remember to eat too. Remember to eat, because there are going to be days when you're just going to completely forget about eating. And it's true. Like you will. Like you just have energy and you don't need the food, and because you don't get those hunger pains anymore. Those hunger pains are 100% created by the garbage you put in your body. It's like they tell you, oh, you're starving, because you literally are starving. You are not feeding your body enough fat to where your body feels satiated. So your body is literally starving all the time, and it's just storing that garbage everywhere. It's clogging up your veins, it's clogging up your pores, it's clogging up your freaking joints, your nerves, everything, and it is completely rotting your body out from the inside out. I'm telling you guys, everything on my body feels better. Everything, from my feet to my freaking hair, feels better. And I'm not just saying that. Like, if I really look back over the last 8 months, You know, I mean, there's even on the days where I didn't get enough fat, because that is a key. That is a major key. On those days that I did not get enough fat, I still didn't even never feel as bad as I felt every single day. Every single day. And the transformation that you receive from eating just a, you know, carnivore diet or a heavy fat, high protein type diet. Wow. My wife loves it too. She still eats, you know, some of the other stuff. She's doing carnivore the way she wants to. You know, she's not going to restrict herself to just meat. She still likes to do salads. She still likes to do this. She still likes to do, you know, some of the other stuff, and that's fine. And it's crazy because the way both of our bodies have started to carry what fat we still have left on us, it almost feels like it's proportioning itself in a better way, in a way that looks more healthy. Like when I look at my gut, when I look down at my gut and I'm like, oh my gosh, man, like this is crazy. All of my clothes are completely bigger. I've actually went out and bought new shirts. Like this right here was like when I was coming down, and this is an extra large, but now I'm down to a large shirt. Like I'm down to a large shirt. I've lost so many dress sizes, it's not even funny. My shorts that I'm wearing right now, the shorts that I'm wearing right now, these right here used to be very, very tight. I mean, very tight. You know, like it's incredible. These shorts, I literally had to lay on the bed to button these shorts up, and they are size 42 waist. And now they're huge. They're huge on me. Like it's crazy. And like going and working out and putting that freaking muscle back on there, like my arms are starting to look more defined again. Like this is crazy good. This is crazy good. You don't have to work out either. It's just, I got to a point after at 51 days, I was like, I want to go to the gym. I have like, I would just start getting this like burning sensation in my body, you know, like, oh man, I got so much energy. I got like this man rage again. And I was like, you know, I need to go to the gym. So I went into the gym. We bought a gym pass. I've been going to the gym ever since. And we go, I've even bought like a whole bunch of stuff so that I could work out here at home. But we bought a gym pass, and I've been going to the gym and I've been working out and I've been, you know, getting my body back in shape and stuff. And it's crazy because I don't need to be there long. I just go in there, I hit it pretty hard for like 30 minutes. At first, I'm not even gonna lie, like it was a little bit weird, you know, I'd do the workout and I'm like, like I'm breathing heavy and stuff. But now it's like I do my workout, I come back and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And it's weird too because I go and I hit it hard for 30 minutes and then I leave, and then like 20-30 minutes later I'm like, gosh dang man, I want to go work out some more, you know what I mean? But I don't. I just do the 30 minutes. I'm older, obviously. I got to worry about the joints and all of that stuff, but the lean muscle that I've been putting back on, wow, the transformation is incredible, my friends. And it really is easy. It does take a lot of, you know, mind over matter, at least for that first little while. But in 30 days, within 30 days, and I know that sounds like a long time because it sounded like a long time to me too, like, oh, 30 days. 30 days is a blip throughout your whole life. And if 30 days can convince you that like, hey man, maybe you need to change your eating style a little bit. And this is what you do, man. Like for people that just want to get away from that standard American diet, because that's pretty much what it is, a standard American diet. You have to look at it this way. Eating meat might not be the thing for you for the rest of your life. But you start eating it, you get everything else out of your body, and then you just, you cut out the carbs, you cut out the sugar, and like if you want a cucumber with your steak, eat a cucumber with your steak. If you want a freaking, you know, some vegetables or something, I would stick to fresh produce, fresh food. Me personally, I love the meat. Like I don't need any vegetables. I don't need any of that stuff. Like I'm perfectly fine with my steak and my bacons and my eggs, all of that. Like I'm perfectly fine with that. To me, that's satiating. It tastes good. It gets. I'm a creature of habit though. Like I can go and buy my meat, cut it up, put it in there, and then cook the same thing every single day, and I never get tired of it. I'm like a 5-year-old that loves macaroni and cheese. It's weird. I can do it. And You know, at first, you know, I kind of felt like, I mean, you still have like these lingering things and stuff, or maybe you wake up and you got like a cramp in your leg, or you got cramps in your arms or stuff like that. When I would work out before, like when I'd be at work, I'd get these massive, gnarly cramps in my elbows, in my shoulders, in my arms, in my back, in my rib cage, everywhere. I was just getting cramps everywhere. I don't get cramps anymore. It's crazy, my friend. It is crazy just how much your body's gonna change, and the things that this is gonna do for you. It really is. I'm not gonna call it magic or anything like that. It just, in my honest, humble opinion, as a person that has went from being like really fit, in shape, 225 pounds, to slowly just becoming, you know, 335 pounds, to coming back down to having like the energy level that I had when I was in my freaking 20s. And the only thing I've changed, my friends, is eating meat and going to the gym. And, you know, like I was losing the weight way before I started going to the gym. The gym is just making my body look better. Like, seriously. Restoring some of that strength that I was losing and all of that stuff. And I recommend, I do. I recommend you give this a shot. You go, you get some meat. You start off with like hamburger and eggs. That's really cheap. You can go, I mean, seriously, guys, you can go to Costco. You can get 5 pounds of burger for 25 bucks. You can get a big carton of eggs. Just eat some burger and eggs, my friends. Do it. That's cheap. I know that you might get tired of it. You know, that's why you mix the eggs with the burger, put some salt on it, and you eat that. Get some bacon, you know, if you can do it. Find a cheap way to be able to do this and work it in, but don't buy anything else. Do not put any other, don't put any of that other stuff in your path. I mean, like, some people recommend getting rid of everything in your house. I don't know if you really need to go that extreme, but like, you'll know after just a week of eating just meat and recovering, you know, from all of that stuff, like you'll see a big enough difference that if you do try to eat some of that other stuff, you're gonna feel sick. Like, you are gonna feel sick when you eat some carbs or some sugar. You're gonna feel sick. So just avoid it. You know, get on there. I would personally, if you do have to cheat, like in your first couple of weeks of doing, like, you know, just eating meat or whatever, I would say stick to, you know, like cucumbers, like that more watery vegetable type stuff, you know, like cucumbers, tomatoes, stuff like that. That's gonna, you know, that's not gonna pack a whole lot of, like, you know, like carbs, like carrots and stuff like that would. I would stay to like the fresh stuff, honestly, to be completely honest with you. Stay away from the carbs, stay away from the sugar. Those are the things that you really need to stay away from, because you need your body to start adapting, you know, becoming fat adapted, so that it will eat the fat and so that you'll burn the fat. That's the major thing. And it's kind of, you're not going to lose weight like super fast. You're going to lose it proportionately, so that your skin is actually going to shrink a little bit too in the process of that, and which is really cool. You know, you might end up doing, you know, kind of what I do a little bit, like intermittent fasting and stuff like that as well. And that there's going to help with autophagy and help, you know, your body kind of eat those older cells that it doesn't need anymore. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and it definitely helps a lot. You're going to feel a lot better. Excuse me. You're going to have a lot more energy, and it's fun. Like, it really is fun. So, all right, my friends, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like the new camera. I love this thing. I just want to record millions of videos on it because it's so incredible. But all right, my friends, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and have a good night.